Welcome dear students in MSc-II Organic Chemistry class. Today we are going to learn a new tricyclic system, that is perhydrophenanthrene. The structure of perhydrophenanthrene is just like perhydrophenanthrene, in which three rings A, B and C are connected with each other. But in perhydrophenanthrene, the sequence of joining of these A, B, C rings are slightly different. In this structure, we observe that A ring and C ring are connected with each other in 1-2 fashion. But in case of perhydrophenanthrene, A and C ring are connected with each other in 1-3 fashion. So this is the main difference between perhydrophenanthrene and perhydrophenanthrene. So let us look towards the nomenclature, numbering of this perhydrophenanthrene. Towards the numbering of perhydrophenanthrene, the numbering will start from this position, or we can give the number from this position. What am I saying? So I will start the numbering from this carbon atom. Carbon number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 and 14. So this perhydrophenanthrene is also 14 carbon containing compound, where 3 rings A, B and C, 3 rings are connected with each other in this way. Let us consider the first conformation, that is Cis-Anti-Trans perhydrophenanthrene compound. Again, the two-dimensional structure, simple structure of this Cis-Anti-Trans we can draw here. A, B, C rings 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 and 14. So first word, that is cis. The first word represents cis condition of carbon number 13 and 14, means AB fusion is in cis fashion. Means suppose I draw here the dot over carbon number 14, then carbon number 13 also have such type of dot which represents cis fusion. Then middle ring, middle word. This middle word represents anti-condition, means AC ring fusion. AC ring fusion means carbon number 14 and 11, they are anti with respect to each other, means in trans condition. So we never write here the dot over carbon number 11. Then last word, that is trans. Trans word represent BC ring fusion. BC ring fusion is in trans fashion. There is absence of dot at 11 carbon. Ultimately, in trans condition, the dot will be appeared on carbon number 12. And we know that dot represents upward direction of hydrogen atom. So let us consider the chain conformation of this Cis-Anti-Trans perhydrophenanthrene. So while writing this chain conformation, I first of all drawn here the middle ring, that is B ring, in chain conformation. Then I will give the number as carbon number 5, this as 6. Then next carbon is carbon number 12, this carbon number as 11. Then next carbon is 14 and this one is 13 carbon. Carbon number 5, 6, B ring, carbon number 5, 6, 5, 6, next carbon 12, next is 12, next is 11, then next is 14, and last one is 13. This is 13. So carbon number 14 having dot means hydrogen is upward direction. Carbon number 14, hydrogen is upward direction means hydrogen is in axial position. Carbon number 13 also have upward direction hydrogen. Upward means here equatorial position like this. Carbon number 12 here hydrogen is upward direction like this. Carbon number 11 don't have any dot means hydrogen is downward direction like this, means axial position. So see the remaining position. For carbon number 14 remaining position is equatorial. For carbon number 13 remaining position is also downward axial position. Just joining of these positions we can draw here the chair which is represented as a ring. Similarly, for carbon number 11 remaining position is upward direction equatorial position. For carbon number 12 remaining position is downward direction equatorial position. Just joining of these positions can draw here the ring C. So this is the chair conformation of Cis-Anti-Trans perhydrophenanthrene. In case of perhydrophenanthrene particularly, whenever the last word is in trans fashion, means the last fusion is in trans fashion, then always consider additional gauge-butane interaction. One additional gauge-butane interaction, because when we clearly observe this particular situation, then this joining of this particular A ring with respect to C ring through B ring, it is 1:2 fashion, but in perhydrophenanthrene it is in 1:3 fashion. Therefore, in case of perhydrophenanthrene there is an absence of such type of additional gauge-butane interaction, but such type of gauge-butane interaction is absent under trans condition of the perhydrophenanthrene compounds like this. So always whenever we calculate the energy content, we always remember in perhydrophenanthrene we consider additional one gauge-butane interaction whenever this last word is in trans condition. So let us consider the energy content for this conformation. Energy content. First is the AB ring fusion. First thing is the AB ring fusion. Cis AB ring fusion. AB ring fusion is in cis fashion. As it is in cis fashion, we know that in cis decalin system there are 3 gauge-butane interaction. So we consider 3 gauge-butane interaction. Second thing, BC ring fusion. See the BC ring fusion. This BC ring fusion is in trans fashion. Therefore, it is a trans-decalin type of system, and we know that in trans-decalin system there is absence of gauge-butane interaction. But this is a perhydrophenanthrene compound. In perhydrophenanthrene compound, last word represent trans condition. Additional one gauge-butane interaction is present. One gauge-butane interaction. So there are total 4 gauge interactions. Hence energy is equal to 4 into 0.9 is equal to 3.6 kilocalorie per mole. So this much amount of energy contained is having for this Cis-Anti-Trans perhydrophenanthrene conformation. So this is one of the important conformation of perhydrophenanthrene compound, Cis-Anti-Trans conformation. Trans conformation is optically active compound and it is real pair. It is observed as a real pair. Next conformation is Cis-Syn-Trans perhydrophenanthrene compound. Let us draw here a simple structure of this A, B and C ring. Carbon number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, as usual. So first condition is cis, means AB ring fusion is in cis fashion. I draw here a dot. Carbon number 13 also have a dot. Second thing, AC ring fusion is in syn condition, therefore I am going to here write the dot because 14 carbon having the dot. Syn condition, cis condition. Then last word, that is trans, which is represent BC ring fusion. So 11 having this dot, ultimately carbon number 12 absence of dot. So this compound, when we look towards this compound, it doesn't have any plane of symmetry, therefore it is a dual pair compound, optically active compound. Whenever we are going to write its chair conformation, I suppose write here the middle ring B ring in chair conformation, then the remaining 2 rings can be drawn in this way. How? Suppose this is carbon 5, 6, next carbon is 12, next is 11, next is 14 and last one is 13. So see the positions of hydrogens. Okay. In case of carbon number 12, hydrogen is below side because the absence of dot means hydrogen is downward direction. Carbon number 12, hydrogen is downward direction, means axial hydrogen. For carbon number 11, hydrogen is in upward direction. 11, hydrogen is upward direction, like this. For carbon number 14, hydrogen is present upward direction. 14, hydrogen is present upward direction, means equatorial position. For carbon number 13, hydrogen must be upward direction. Upward direction means axial hydrogen, like this. So these are the hydrogens for these joining carbon atoms 12, 11, 14 and 13. So remaining position for carbon number 11 is downward equatorial position. For carbon number 14, downward axial position. For carbon number 13, it is equatorial downward position. And for carbon number 12, the remaining position is upward direction, equatorial position. So joining of these, we can draw here the chair conformations of A, B and C rings for the conformation Cis-Syn-Trans conformation. Let us consider its energy content. whenever we are talking about the energy content, again we first consider the AB ring fusion. The AB ring fusion, as AB ring fusion is in cis condition, means it's obviously cis-decadent type of system. Therefore, 3 gauge-Vittel interactions are there. 3 gauge-Vittel interaction. Second thing, BC ring fusion. The BC ring fusion is in trans condition. Means trans-decadent system, and we know that in trans-decadent system the absence of any gauge-Vittel interaction means 0 gauge-Vittel interaction, but the last third word is a trans condition, and we know that we have considered the third word if it is in trans fashion in perhydrophenanthrene, we always consider additional 1 gauge-Vittel interaction. So additional gauge-Vittel interaction is 1. Total 4 gauge-Vittel interactions, and therefore energy content is similar to the previous conformation, that is Cis-Anti-Trans conformation. The energy content is found to be 3.6 kilocalorie per mole. The energy content is similar to the previous conformation, that is Cis-Anti-Trans conformation. This conformation is optically active conformation which shows a DL pair.